All right, boys and girls, today we will be determining the volume of a rectangular prism with whole number side lengths in problems related to the number of layers times the number of unit cubes in the area of the base. So for this, we are just going to be finding the volume of cubes and rectangular prisms. And in order to do this, we have to have our star chart because our star chart will tell us the formula for volume. So if you look on the back side of your star chart, it's going to tell you that volume equals length times width times height, or base times height. And base times height means the area of the base times the height. All right, so the first thing we are going to find on our cube here is the length. And the length is going to be this measure here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 units there for my length. And now I'm going to look for my width, and my width is going to be this side here. So I have 1, 2, 3 for my width. Then I'm going to look for my height, and my height is just going to tell me how tall my shape is here. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 for my height. And now I can use this to find my volume because I have 4 times 3 times 4. So I'm going to do my volume formula, which would be 4 times 3 times 4. And whenever I multiply my length times my width, so when I multiply my 4 times my 3, that is going to give me the area of the base. So 4 times 3 is going to equal 12. So 12 cubes will make up the base of my rectangular prism. And I know that my height is 4, so I have 12 and 4 for my base times my height, and 12 times 4 is 48 cube here. And we know that volume equals length times width times height. So my length for this problem is across here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 cubes. My width is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And my height will go this way, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, in order to find this volume, I need to know that 8 times 4 times 8 is my formula. And when I multiply 8 times 4, that is going to give me the area of the base. So that's going to be 32. The number of layers that I have is 8. So I have 32 times 8. And 32 times 8 is going to equal 256 cubes. So the volume of this cube is 256. Now I'm going to find the volume of this prism here. And I know that volume equals length times width times height. So I'm going to count my length. My length is here. And I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 cubes. My width is 1 and 2. And my height, up and down, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now that I have my length, my width, and my height, I can plug that into my formula for 4 times 2 times 10. And when I multiply 4 times 2, my length times my width, I'm going to get the area of the base. So 8 is my area of my base. And now I'll multiply the area of my base times my height. So I have a height of 10. So there are 10 layers in my prism. And 8 times 10 equals 80. So the volume of my prism is 80 cubes. So now will you please go ahead and glue these notes into your journal and then write 3 to 4 sentences in Schoology about what you learned today.